nothing going on here. Well, I got this bag from IKEA. Remember I used that when I did my deck repairs outside. And I'm going to use that to carry tools up into the attic and drag it around. That way I can carry quite a few different things. And you can buy these at IKEA, I believe. So that's what I'm going to do for that. And it's not the next day. It's like 3 days later. Over the weekend, I decided not to do anything, and I had everything cleaned up. And now it's the first part of the week now. I put my ladder back up. I put this up, and I've got to look at this a little bit more closely. And I didn't want to do anything over the weekend because I needed to go back to Home Depot. I wanted to go back to Home Depot, and I've already done that this morning. And I wanted to look at the units, you know, like for a halogen and the whole metal piece up there, the junction box and all that kind of stuff. And I went there, and I was a little disappointed. I was kind of disappointed, but then I was kind of happy too to see that Home Depot is not selling these eyeball lights with halogens anymore. They're selling them with LEDs. And so anytime you go to Home Depot now, you cannot purchase these units with halogens in there. They've gone all to the LEDs, which kind of makes me like, oh shoot, I wanted to buy that whole unit so I could have it down here and show you the entire thing on how it was and where the ballast is in there and why I don't think I can get to it. But you know what? I can't do that. I decided not to buy an LED style one to show you. I could have, but it pretty much looks the same as this, except the wiring inside is slightly different and all that, which tells me now that I'm gonna have to get up there and make a determination. I don't think I can reach everything from inside because that hole is so small. I'm gonna have to probably go back up in the attic, but I'm gonna show you again what I think is happening there, why I can't reach it, why I gotta go back up into the attic. Okay, all right, here we go. Well, I'm all by myself here, and I'm gonna look up there one more time to see. You know, I thought about this all weekend, and you see in there, I don't see the ballast in there. I see the wires and everything, but there's got to be, the ballast and stuff has to be on the back side of that, because see the two white wires coming from this here are connected into those red wires, and those red wires go back in there. It's hard to see because I can't get my camera up there any further, but they're not connected to anything inside that box. They go on to the back side of that box into another box, and I believe that's where the ballast is. Now see where the white wire nut is, there's a white wire going into that. You've got the main power coming in, and you got a white wire nut, well, the yellow wire nuts, but there's two whites going under one, two blacks going into one, and a green and a copper going into the other. And none of those are connected up to this. And that tells me that they're going in to another box on the back side of that, and that's where the ballast lives, in there. Okay, and I don't think I can reach it from where I'm at. I think I got to go up into the attic, and as you will remember, if you've been watching this, I've got plywood up there, and I've got to cut that plywood out. And I'm looking at that more closely, and I see that there's a 2x4 up in there, and I think there's another 2x4 up on the back side. Oh, my baby's home. Hi, baby.
Hi.
I guess you got my note to park over.
No,
Oh.
I in there and saw.
Okay. Can you?
Can you turn that off?
Okay. So I'm going to do a little bit more checking up in here. I'm going to do some measuring, and I've got to get back up in the attic.